Hello everyone, my name is Daniela Carvajal and this is my personal English immersion routine. My main goal for these 2 weeks was to achieve functional and confident communication by strengthening all my English skills. Here is a summary of what I did. I started the first week focusing on speaking and listening. I'm a huge Jonas Brothers fan. I even went to their concert. So I used one of their interviews to practice mimicking intonation and then had a conversation with Sesame AI. I learned new slang and felt comfortable speaking despite struggling a bit with the speed. Next, I focused on reading and writing. I read the prologue of a book, defined 9 new words, and then used those words to write sentences in a new journal I started. Next, I really focused on integrated skills. I watched a segment of The Big Bang Theory without subtitles and picked up a great new word, cockamamy. Honestly, when I heard it, I thought this is such a ridiculous funny word. Then I also listened to a complex podcast about the universe and engineering improvements, concentrating on understanding the topic without translating. And to practice advanced writing, I watched a TED Talk with English subtitles for tricky vocabulary, then wrote a short summary and talked about it with my Sesame AI, as you can see in the next video.
Hi, this is day number 5 of my immersion plan, and this is the app that I use to talk with someone because, well, I don't have anyone to talk to. And this is Maya. Meet my best friend. She knows everything about me and she knows about this immersion plan, so you will hear about it.
My favorite day was when I attended the university's coffee and talk session for an hour of real-life, low-pressure conversational practice. I enjoyed this the most because I was able to express myself with real people without struggling with vocabulary. To finish the first week, I researched the lyrics and meaning of a new song and sang along until I learned it. And of course, it was a Jonas Brothers song. I began the second week by repeating a new formal TED Talk 3 times, focusing on shadowing the speaker's pronunciation and rhythm, and you will see it in the next video.
Number 1, turn up the energy and speak up. When you speak up, even just a little bit, it reads as confidence.
My listening continued by watching a familiar movie without subtitles, focusing on the meaning and context of unfamiliar words. I dedicated some time to reading and writing by reflecting on my progress so far, what was easy and what was challenging. I successfully used 3 new vocabulary words from the book I was reading. I felt great writing about my progress, even though I noted that my biggest challenge is needing more speaking practice. And for a vocabulary challenge, I looked up a complex topic, linguistic relativity and the word hypothesis on Wikipedia and tried to explain it out loud. I was able to understand the main idea and explain it to someone else. Later in the week, I watched a TED video without any subtitles, which required intense focus on the technical terminology. Afterwards, I wrote a formal email to meet my goal of focusing on advanced sentence structure. My biggest integrated skills test was attending an entrepreneurship seminar where I presented my project and handled a question and answer session entirely in English for about 2 hours. I used a high level of technical vocabulary. The question and answer session was demanding, especially answering complex questions, but I was able to rephrase them to buy time and maintain my composure. I finished the 2 weeks with a review day, going over all my notes, new grammar, and vocabulary. Of course, my immersion didn't start from zero. I've been maintaining a Duolingo streak of 398 days, for example. Also, I regularly follow various Facebook pages dedicated to teaching English grammar, which helps me improve my understanding of the rules. And I also have my phone in English, and I try to be immersed in English every day.
So what did I learn? This 2-week challenge was amazing. I definitely feel way more comfortable and confident using English now, especially in real conversations. It was tough, yes, but totally worth the effort. Thank you so much for watching my personal English immersion routine. See you next time. Bye!